The Ford Cougar is a compact SUV full of ideas. It's big enough to help a mate move. Small enough that they won't ask you to.
It's not going to fit, mate.
It'll get you out of a tight spot.
The contraction's getting closer.
By getting you into one. Perfect. Oh, sorry. Yeah, let's go. Ford Cougar. See what we did there?
Welcome to our final week of the e-learning bloggers masterclass, where we're introducing Louisa Clare from Brand Meets Blog, who will share with us sneaky ways to grow your blog. So grab a cup of coffee and a notebook to indulge in our final e-learning blogger masterclass series.
Hi, my name's Louisa Clare. I am a long-time blogger and I also own the blogger outreach agency called Brand Meets Blog, where we connect innovative and exciting companies with passionate and professional bloggers. I'm really thrilled to be able to share this module with you and glad for the opportunity to talk to you about some of the next steps you can take with your blog. So today what I want to do is provide you with a little bit of encouragement to keep going and to take these next steps. I also want to reassure you that you don't have to be the most creative and innovative blogger around to still experience really great success and really great outcomes with your blog. We're also going to talk about some of the things you might actually do as part of the next steps for your blog and your blogging journey. So for me, I started my blog in 2006 and that was an amazing journey, talking about coffee a lot at the time, and then as I went on to have my children, talking more about the personal experiences of motherhood, but more about the emotional shifts that happen and the relational shifts that happen for you when you become a mum. And I got to a point with my blog where brands were starting to want to work with bloggers, and so for me the choice was, do I monetize my own blog directly, or do I use the skills and knowledge that I've got as a blogger to create an agency? And so I chose to do that. I chose to start Brand Meets Blog and to pursue kind of a vision I had for better opportunities for more bloggers. And so I've been working on that for the past 3.5 years and watched the evolution of that process. And so what I want to encourage you today is that there are loads of opportunities and loads of ways for you to take your blog to the next level. Because not only do you have a blog, you also have a whole bag full of skills that you have built up through your blogging experience. And as new media becomes more and more significant to business and to communities and community organisations, you actually have a really unique skill set that you can take into the workforce if that's something that you want to do, or that you can use to consult or offer your services to businesses who are looking for people who really understand this industry. And I know of other bloggers who have been able to use their blogging experience to skill themselves ahead of their peers and then be able to walk into really great social media roles in agencies and for businesses. So when we're talking about the next steps you want to take, they're not limited to the next steps you might take with your blog. They might be related to things you can do because of your blog. A lot of it's going to come down to what inspires you, what is you're passionate about, and what you're good at. I've always thought that a good way of thinking about things is looking for what you're really good at, what you love to do, and where the need is and where the opportunity is. So that might be for you through creating something great on your blog like an e-course, or it might be through using your skills to help somebody else's business. So have a broad picture and open mind when it comes to taking the next steps. So we've got these great opportunities off your blog, but how do you actually bring something to life as a result of your blog? And I know that's something that lots of bloggers want to do. So I wanted to talk about some of the options. And I also want to encourage you that you don't have to be the most creative or artistic person around in order to do something really interesting with your blog. These are the things I want to encourage you with. One is most people won't do it. So if you do it, you're a step ahead of the game. This is something I've just seen to be true time and time again, that you and heaps of other people have similar skills, similar passions and similar interests. Most people won't ever act on them. So by simply being willing, you put yourself out there and you put yourself ahead. So don't hold back because you think you're not good enough or you think that you don't have what it takes. You do have what it takes. and simply by doing it, you have what it takes. I remember Darren Rouse saying a couple of years ago at ProBlogger, he was talking about fear and asking the question, what's the worst thing that can happen? And I think that's a really helpful question to ask yourself when you feel afraid. What you do next will depend on what you want to achieve. It's great to look at what other people are doing and think, I want to do that, I want to do this, but how is it actually going to help you get to the place that you're ultimately going? So you need to make some decisions with the next steps with your blog as to whether you're trying to monetize your site directly, whether you're trying to build a profile that you can then springboard perhaps a book deal or speaking engagements from, whether you're trying to just have some fun and wanting to do some more community building stuff because there's of the feel-good factor that goes along with it. You need to work out really what the end game is, because right now there are a lot of things you could do with your blog. There are a lot of ways you could take it to the next level. Now, just doing the next thing because it appears is not the smartest way to go about it. You know, have some fun, that's fine, but if you're actually thinking about really taking your blog seriously to the next level, you need to know where you're going to help you determine what it will be. When it comes to taking the next steps on your blog, I think it's easy to look around at what other people are doing and to try to emulate that or to copy that or to follow their path, and you need to find out what your journey is going to be. If you're going to take the next steps on your blog, where is that going to lead you? What is going to deliver both, you know, a feel-good factor for you that you're going to feel proud about and good about, but what's also going to actually change what you're doing, actually take you closer to the goals? That's the question you need to ask yourself when you think about taking yourself to the next level. And so I guess my encouragement for you right now would be to write down what you want to do and how you would do it if you weren't afraid. If you want some accountability, you can send me an email with the one step you need to take right now to get you closer to that next step dream for your blog, and I will keep you accountable.
Thank you to all our guest presenters who've taken time out to share their knowledge and secrets over the last 5 weeks. We hope you've enjoyed this week's masterclass series and have learned valuable knowledge and tips for your blog. A massive thank you has to go to the Voices of 2014 sponsor Ford for making the e-learning blogger masterclass series possible.